Hey guys, welcome back to the second 5v5 video. Just want to talk about some things I did right, some things I did wrong, and what I could work on and what I noticed in the 5v5 sessions I played Saturday. So first off, my passing did feel better than the first time. I don't know if that's just due to the guys I was playing with or my confidence being a little bit better this week, but it was feeling a little bit better. A lot of these passes we were able to do some combination plays and stuff like that. I also was fighting people for the ball a little bit more, being more aggressive, and I think stamina-wise it also felt a lot better. I wasn't as gassed. Unfortunately, some of my passes still weren't the best, but you know, each week's improvement. One thing that I did like about my team this week is we did communicate a lot more, which was good. Unfortunately, like you saw there, when I tried to take the ball off the dribble, I was losing it a couple times, but you know, there were improvements. Once again, like you saw in that clip, fought for the ball, made a pretty good pass. Unfortunately, we didn't score off of that one, but you know, it is what it is. Also just completely whiffed on that half volley there. You know, it's one of those things where there's a quote where you could only do 30% of the things you could do in practice, and I think that really showed in these clips, because as much as I'm able to perform a lot of the dribbling stuff and shooting and all that during practice, doing it in a game, especially with a smaller size ball, is a lot different. I think we were using a size 3 or 4 ball when we were playing. But yeah, you know, once again, just getting some reps in when it comes to shoving for the ball and fighting for it against the wall. Also did get a couple of interceptions and deflections. You know, just even though I wasn't scoring that much, just trying to help my team however I can. It is really cool how all the guys I met at this place have been really helpful in teaching me what to do and helping me learn the game a lot more. I also was able to a couple times get close to the goal through just kind of like not finesse dribbling or being technical or anything like that, but just physically forcing the ball through. There were a couple of passes I got where instead of one touching it and then shooting, I just tried to go straight into the shot, where it really did not turn out that well. I was not making good contact with the ball. I am also going to get futsal shoes soon, which should help, but did score there, which honestly felt good to actually get a legit goal. And then that shot hurt. That hit me right where it looked like it hit me. So the entire second half of this game, I was just not doing well. But another thing I worked on when playing today was my positioning. I really tried to be in better passing lanes. I tried to move out of the way of my teammates. If I saw one of them going middle, I would go to one of the sides. If they were on the side, I would be in the middle or the opposite side. Just trying to give them more options on what to do. But yeah, I think right now, since I'm not as good as the rest of the guys I play with, I think putting more energy into fighting for the ball, getting those passes through, and taking shots when I'm open is my best strategy right now. I do think eventually taking a more active role in the offense, and especially in one-on-one situations, would be better in the future, but right now I think I would rather win, so figuring out how I can help win is by far the best thing I can do. I really like the schedule I have right now, where Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday are lifting, soccer, and some cardio. Wednesday is just soccer and some cardio. And then that all leads into Saturday, where I play in these 5-on-5 sessions, where I am also going to be doing a 5-on-5 league come September. So I think all that right now is definitely a good setup and progress. I think, moving forward, I am going to take a lot of your advice. I already do. I try to listen to everyone, and I keep trying to improve each week with my schedule, my workouts, what I should be doing more of, what I should be doing less of. And I do know that a lot more people have been telling me that it's unrealistic to make a semi-protein ever, which I agree, it is unrealistic, but I also commented this a couple times in response to those, where I understand it's unrealistic, I understand that it's unlikely to happen, but I think everyone, at least once in their life, should really try to do the impossible, just to see how far they can make it. I think one of the greatest things that we could all do is really push ourselves to be better than we were. And I do think that, something like this for me is really going to, even if I don't make a semi-protein, just showing in a year of commitment how much I could change physically, mentally, spiritually, all of the stuff I think matters so much more than actually making a semi-protein or not. Obviously, I want to make a semi-protein. I'm not saying that I don't want to, but I do think this is a lot more important to me. But all the comments, the good, the bad, everything, I do want to thank everybody for liking, commenting, subscribing, following along. I do appreciate all of you. Hope you have a good one, everyone, and peace out.